Hello, I'm JT Quicks. I love you all. You're all awesome. Okay? This week we're going to talk about live in fear, defend Satan, remove your fear, defend heaven. That's what we're going to talk about this week. That will be the subject of the video this week, okay? My soul's been in heaven for over 10 years now, okay? All right? My soul's been in heaven for over 10 years. I see the truth in real time. I see Satan, okay? And I see prejudice and hate, things like that, okay? I see the truth from heaven, okay? That's what I see. I see the entire truth from heaven. I am in the war for heaven. And I'm gathering the intelligence and I'm delivering it to you. Okay? What these videos are about is to remove your fear. Okay? Because Satan is fear, fear is Satan. That's why we must remove the fear. Okay? What happens when you live in fear, you defend Satan. Okay? All right? This is what happens when you live in fear. When you live in fear, you will attack the truth that comes from heaven. Okay? You will attack the truth that comes from heaven. Okay? You'll hate heaven. Okay? And you'll attack the forces of love that come from heaven if you live in fear. Okay? All right? That's why the prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards, they live in fear. Okay? They attack the truth. They hate heaven. Okay? And they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. Okay? All right? Evil attacks us two different ways. Okay? See, when you remove all your fear, you will defend heaven. What happens is, when you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven when you live in fear. Okay? You are programmed by Satan to attack heaven when you live in fear. Okay? That's why the prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards, they live in fear. Okay? They attack the truth, they hate heaven, and they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. Okay? All right? What else? Yeah. Okay? When you remove your fear, you'll be programmed from heaven. Okay? You will learn how to fight evil. You will learn the difference between the forces of love, which is Jesus Christ, love in heaven, which is the forces of love, and evil from heaven when you deliver your soul to heaven, okay? And you remove all your fear, okay? You will learn the difference. What's blocking you from seeing the truth from heaven is your own fear. That's why the fear must be removed, okay? That's why you're not seeing the truth from heaven and you're not delivering your soul to heaven, because you live in fear. Living in fear prevents you from believing, okay? That's what fear goes against. Fear goes against two things. Fear goes against two things. It goes against you believing in yourself and believing in heaven. That's what fear goes against, okay? And that's why this must be removed, okay? Those are the two things that fear goes against, okay? When you believe in yourself, yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. That removes your fear. Okay? That will remove your fear. Never giving up to win against evil, which is prejudice and hate. Never giving up to win against evil makes your love unbreakable. So we have powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? As you remove more and more of your fear, this builds courage. Okay? That's what that does. Okay? Yeah, okay? All right? As you remove more and more of your fear, you start to see the truth from heaven. Okay? What's blocking you from seeing the truth from heaven is fear. That's why the fear must be removed. Satan is fear, fear is Satan. Okay? This must be removed. Okay? We get attacked by evil two different ways, okay? When a group of people or a country gets attacked by evil, it gets attacked by terrorism, okay? This attacks love and freedom and creates fear on them, okay? Okay? When a person gets attacked, an individual gets attacked by evil, they get attacked by prejudice and hate, okay? This attacks their love and freedom and creates fear on them, keeping them in fear. Okay? That's why it's there. Prejudice and hate is there to keep your soul out of heaven. That's why it's there. That is the reason why it's there. It breaks love and keeps your soul out of heaven. That's what it does. It breaks love, keeps it weak in fear. That's what evil does. Evil breaks love, keeps it weak in fear. By keeping you in fear, you'll never see the truth from heaven. Okay? All right? That's why I say remove your fear, you defend heaven. Because you will stop prejudging and you'll stop hating when you remove your fear. When you remove your fear, you will stop prejudging and you'll stop hating others. Okay? All right? What else did I may have missed? Yeah, okay? Like I said, evil attacks love and freedom and creates fear. When you defend heaven, this is what you're doing. When you defend heaven, you're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. This defends love and freedom with its forces of love. That's what that does when you deliver your soul to heaven correctly. Okay? All right. What else? Let's talk about the things that are created from fear. Things that are created from fear is prejudice and hate is created from fear. Terrorism is created from prejudice and hate, which is created from fear. What else? Mental illness and suicide. That's created from evil, okay? That's created from fear, okay? Mental illness and suicide. What happens with suicide is the person ends up in the war for heaven, and they don't know it. Excuse me. The person ends up in the war for heaven, they don't know it, and what they do is they give up, okay? When they give up, that's when evil breaks love. That causes them to give up. That causes them to give up, they commit suicide. Prejudice makes you give up. That's what prejudice does. Prejudice makes you give up. That's what prejudice and hate does. It makes you give up. Okay? We don't want you ever, never to give up, to win against evil. Okay? What else? Yeah, we're talking about the things that are caused by fear. Hate and corruption is prejudice and hate, which is created from fear. Hate and corruption. All right. What else? Hate and corruption. All the bad stuff, all the chaos you see, all that's created from fear. All of that is created from fear. All the chaos, all the bad stuff you see going on around the world is created from fear. Because Satan is fear, fear is Satan. Okay? All right? It's all created from fear. That's why we need to remove the fear. Okay? I'm showing you how to conquer evil. I want you to overcome evil. okay? And deliver your souls to heaven. That's what these videos are all about, okay? I want you to win, okay? I want you to be victorious, and I want you to win, okay? All right? We never ever give up to win against evil. That makes your love unbreakable, okay? Always believing in yourself, yes you can, that removes your fear. So what we're doing is we're removing the fear and we're keeping the fear out, okay? So, okay, what other things can I don't want to miss anything. The laws of prejudice is I can't, I cannot, that's impossible. Those are the laws of prejudice, okay? All right? I want you to break the laws of prejudice. Do what they say can't be done. That's how you break the laws of prejudice, okay? Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven, okay? What's keeping your soul out of heaven is prejudice and hate, okay? That's what's keeping your soul out of heaven, okay? What else? Yeah, okay? Now we're going to talk about how to deliver your soul to heaven. Let me explain how an animal delivers its soul to heaven first, okay? All right? Let me explain a little bit about the war. Satan started a war against heaven back before civilization, okay? Back before civilization, Satan started a war against heaven. This is where fear was casted out of heaven, okay? Because Satan is fear. Fear is Satan. So this is where fear got casted out of heaven. That's where Satan was casted out of heaven, okay? All right? And what happened was he started a war against heaven. When he started this war against heaven, that's when fear was created, okay? Because evil is spawned from fear, and fear is spawned from evil, okay? So it's fear and evil that is keeping your souls out of heaven. So what happens is, you all went into fear when civilization went throughout the land. As civilization traveled throughout the land, so did fear and evil, keeping your souls out of heaven. Okay? All right? And what happened was, this is when the war started. The war against heaven started long before Jesus Christ. Okay? The war against heaven started long before the war. Long before Jesus Christ, the war started against heaven. Okay? The war started against heaven back when civilization started. That's when the war started against heaven. Okay? Whenever that happened, whenever civilization started, that's when the war started against heaven. That's when you all went into fear and stopped delivering your souls to heaven. Okay? Because you went into fear. And when you went into fear, you stopped seeing the truth from heaven. Okay? All right? And that's when the war started. Okay? Back before civilization, you were delivering your souls to heaven because you lived in the wild. See? Let's talk about how to deliver your soul to heaven now. Let's talk about how an animal delivers its soul to heaven, okay? Back when we were human animals, we were delivering our souls to heaven because we had to survive in the wild, okay? All right? And in order to survive in the wild, we had to believe in ourselves, and we never ever gave up to win, to survive in the wild, okay? That's how animals deliver their soul to heaven. All animals win when they die. Well, how do they do this? Because they always believe in themselves, and they never ever give up to win, to survive in the wild. Okay? That's why an animal is unconditional love. Okay? All right? Because its soul's already in heaven. So this way, when it dies, its soul stays in heaven. Well, it works the same way with the human. Except with the human, you're living in civilization. So now it's you always believe in yourself, never ever give up to win against evil. because now you're in civilization, so you got to go against evil, because there's fear and evil in civilization keeping your soul out of heaven. So that's why it's always believe in yourself, never ever give up to win against evil. We always got to win to survive against evil, okay? All right? What else? Yeah, okay? So what happens is, as you're delivering your soul to heaven, this is what you're doing. You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? All right? What you're doing is you're defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Because Jesus Christ's love in heaven is the forces of love. Okay? Jesus Christ's love in heaven is the forces of love. Okay? What I'm showing you is the difference between Jesus Christ's love in heaven and evil. Okay? I'm showing you the difference between Jesus Christ's love in heaven and evil, prejudice, and hate. Okay? Excuse me. What happens is, as you believe in yourself, you start to remove more and more of your fear. You believe in yourself, right? Yes, you can, okay? Deliver your soul to heaven. This starts to remove your fear, okay? Never giving up to win against evil or against prejudice and hate. Never giving up to win against prejudice and hate, right? Or evil. That's going to make your love unbreakable. So we have powerful, unbreakable love. Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Let me repeat that again. Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. Okay? What you're doing is you're making your love powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ. So now you're following Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way, against evil. Okay? All right? Through removing your fear. Okay? Because as you remove more and more of your fear, you're going to start to see the truth from heaven. As you remove more and more of your fear, you're going to stop prejudging and you're going to stop hating others. As you remove more and more of your fear, you'll stop prejudging and hating others. Okay? What else? Yeah. Okay? As you remove more and more of your fear, and through believing in yourself, yes, you can. Never giving up to win against evil. What you're doing is you're making your love powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ. So what's going to happen is your love is going to increase. This is going to increase the forces of your love. Okay? As this increases the forces of your love, you're going to start seeing the truth in real time. You start seeing the truth in real time. Okay? You start learning the difference between good and bad. Then you'll start learning the difference between good. And as you remove more and more of your fear, you'll start learning the difference between good and evil. And you start to overcome things. You'll start to overcome things. As you remove more and more of your fear, you start to overcome evil. Okay? You'll overcome suicide. Remove all your fear, you will overcome suicide. Okay? That's what I want you to do. I want you to overcome suicide, because you're going to start overcoming things. Okay? As you increase the forces of your love, you're going to overcome things like suicide, maybe drinking, maybe other bad habits that you may have. I overcame drinking, smoking, things like that. Okay? So, all right? Okay, I overcame that stuff when I increased the forces of my love through believing in myself and never ever giving up to win against evil. That increased the forces of my love. And as my love increased, I overcame evil. I overcame suicide, then I overcame evil. Okay? I became unbreakable. That's what happened. Because what you're doing is you're becoming powerful, unbreakable love. So you become unbreakable. See, evil breaks love. So we need to make you unbreakable. That's what these videos are doing. We're making you unbreakable. So evil can't break your love anymore. Once you become powerful, unbreakable love, you'll start delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? This is what you'll be doing. You'll be defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? Don't fear God. Okay? That's the biggest mistake right there. Don't fear God. Okay? God is your best friend. Do you fear your best friend? No. Don't fear God. Don't fear Jesus Christ, love in heaven. Don't fear it. Okay? Jesus Christ is your best friend. Okay? Jesus Christ loves you. He prays for you. And he cheerleads your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Jesus Christ, love in heaven, got your back if you get attacked by evil. Okay? What else? Yeah. Okay? Because you're going to be making your love stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay? You'll be able to handle anything. Okay? You're going to make your love stronger and stronger and stronger. You're going to be building courage. That's what you're going to do. Okay? Don't fear God. Don't fear judgment. There is no judgment. There is no judgment in the forces of love. You're removing your prejudice out of your love. When you remove your fear, when you remove all your fear out of your love, you remove the prejudice out of your love. The prejudice is the corruption. Okay? Fear is Satan. Satan is fear. That must be removed. But that also creates the corruption. The fear creates the corruption. That corruption gets removed when you remove your fear. Okay? Because we're removing the judgment. We're removing the prejudice out of your love. There is no judgment because your soul is entering heaven while you're alive. Okay? All right? And as you remove more and more of your fear, you become a non-sinner and your soul enters heaven. That means you win. Okay? That means you're going to win when you die. Okay? All right? Evil is probably going to start a war against you. Evil's going to start a war against you in heaven. You in heaven never lose. You always got to win. Okay? Against evil. That's what I mean. Never ever give up to win against evil. Because evil's going to start a war against you. Okay? You are going to get attacked by prejudice and hate probably. And I want you to win. Okay? So you never ever give up to win against evil. Okay? All right? Evil's probably going to start a war against you, okay? Your love's probably going to enter heaven. That means you're not going to fear death. You're not going to fear death. Just because you don't fear death doesn't mean that you can commit suicide. If you commit suicide, Satan wins. Okay? We don't want you ever to commit suicide. Okay? If you commit suicide, Satan wins. If you don't commit suicide, you win. Okay? All right? That means you're going to win when you die. That means after you die, your soul stays in heaven. That's what I mean by win when you die. Okay? You're going to win when you die. That means your soul stays in heaven after you die. Because you never ever gave up to win against evil. Okay? As you do this, you're going to learn more and more of the truth from heaven. Okay? As you do this. You'll start learning the difference between the forces of love, which is Jesus Christ's love in heaven, and evil, which is down here on the planet. Okay? You'll start learning the difference. I learned the difference between Jesus Christ's love in heaven, which is the forces of love, and evil. I learned this from heaven. I learned the truth about Jesus Christ from heaven. That's how I know Jesus Christ is powerful, unbreakable love. I learned that from heaven. Okay? Everything I'm teaching you, I learned from heaven. I never read the Bible. Okay? Everything I am teaching you, I learned from heaven. Okay? And do what they say can't be done. What I mean by do what they say can't be done, I want you to bust the laws of prejudice. The laws of prejudice are things like I can't, I cannot, that's impossible. That's your own fear making you say that. Your own fear makes you say that I can't, I cannot. That is your own fear. Yes, you can deliver your soul to heaven. Okay? Don't let the fear stop you. Don't let fear stop you. Okay? All right? I want you to overcome. I want you to overcome evil. Okay? All right? What else? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now we're going to talk about. I want to make sure I got everything. Yeah. I want you to win when you die. Now, what I mean by I want you to win when you die, that is the greatest feeling in the world. Knowing that you're going to win when you die. Knowing that your soul's already in heaven. Okay? Knowing that your soul's already in heaven and you're going to win when you die. That means your soul stays in heaven after you die. That's what I mean by win after you die. Okay? Because your soul's going to stay in heaven after you die. If you never ever give up to win. Okay? All right? What else? We got to remove all the fear. When you remove all your fear, you become a non-sinner and your soul enters heaven. That's pretty much how that goes. Okay? And then you start seeing the truth from heaven. I see the entire truth from heaven. I see the truth from heaven. Okay? I see things like prejudice and hate. I see Satan. Okay? I see the entire war for heaven. Putting souls into heaven is a war. Okay? Because you're going to enter the war for heaven. This is a war. This is not a religion. Okay? This is a war. Putting souls into heaven is a war, not a religion. Okay? Yeah, okay? Now we're going to talk about the causes and effect between prejudice and hate and the forces of love. Okay? Okay? What happens is with prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards live in fear. Okay? The prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards live in fear. Okay? They attack the truth from heaven. They attack the forces of love that come from heaven, and they hate heaven. The prejudice and hate, trolls and cowards. They attack the truth that comes from heaven. Right? What else? Yeah. Okay? hate heaven and they attack the forces of love that come from heaven. Because what this does, this attacks love and freedom and creates fear. That's what the prejudice and hate, trolls, and cowards do. Okay? They attack love and freedom and create fear. Okay? When you deliver your soul to heaven correctly, this is what you're doing. Okay? You're defending your love, heaven, while delivering your soul to heaven. Okay? What you'll be doing is you'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? You'll be defending love and freedom with its forces of love. Okay? That's gonna hurt their prejudice. What's gonna happen there is your love is gonna react against their fear. When your love reacts against their fear, they are gonna prejudge and hate you. The prejudice and hate, trolls, and cowards. Okay? The prejudice and hate, trolls, and cowards are going to attack you with prejudice and hate because your love is going to react against their fear. That's going to hurt their prejudice. And then they're going to attack you with things like hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice and attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing's ever good enough. Forget about it. You know what I mean? I was attacked by all of that while I was at work. Okay? All right? That's just an example of some of the things you're going to get attacked by when you get attacked by prejudice and hate. Okay? Would you like me to repeat that again? When you get attacked by prejudice and hate, this is what you're going to get attacked by. You're going to be attacked by hate, ball breaking, chop breaking, the stab in the back, prejudice attack. They're going to talk behind your back. They're going to blame you for this, blame you for that. Everything is your fault. Nothing's ever good enough. Because now you're being attacked by prejudice and hate. You're being attacked by its prejudice and hate, trolls, and cowards. Because now you're in the war for heaven. And you're going to get attacked by that if you go to deliver your soul to heaven correctly. Okay? Because now you're in the war for heaven. I want you, don't give up, don't give in, always win. I want you, don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. Okay? All right? Against prejudice and hate. Okay? All right? Okay? Let's say somebody's breaking your, let's say somebody hates you and they're breaking your balls or breaking your chops. Okay? I mean, everybody's been there. We know, you know? You know what I mean? Let's say somebody hates you and they're breaking your balls and breaking your chops. That's prejudice and hate. Okay? You can tell them to go pound sand, go kick rocks. They are not going to understand that you delivered your soul to heaven. They are not going to understand that you delivered your soul to heaven. Okay? So you tell them to go pound sand, go kick rocks. Okay? And when they can't break you because you don't give up, don't give in, and you always win against evil, and you made your love unbreakable, they're going to try to break you. That's what they're doing. They're trying to break you. Because that's what evil does. Evil breaks love. So they're trying to break you is what they're doing. And when you become unbreakable, you're going to drive them mad. When you become unbreakable, you're going to drive them mad. Okay? Then they're really going to come at you with their hate and their ball breaking and their chop breaking. You know? You tell them to go pound sand, go kick rocks. Tell them, hey, take your prejudice and hate, and you're going to shove it up your, you know what I mean. This is a war. This is not a religion. This is a war. You understand? I want you to be a warrior. I want you to be unbreakable. Don't give up, don't give in, always win. A good warrior never ever gives up. They always win to survive. Okay? Good warrior never ever gives up. That's what prejudice does. Prejudice tries to make you give up. Okay? We don't want you giving up. We want you to be unbreakable. I want you to be unbreakable. Just like a warrior for heaven. I want you to be unbreakable. Because see, when you become unbreakable, you're defending heaven. See? When you remove all your fear and you become unbreakable, now you're defending heaven. You understand? You're defending heaven. There's a time for forgiveness, and there's a time to defend heaven. When you're in a war for heaven, you're defending heaven. When you make your love unbreakable. Don't give up, don't give in, always win against evil. That will make your love unbreakable. Okay? Now you're defending heaven. Okay? Now you're defending heaven. Okay? What else? Yeah. Okay? What you're doing is you're making your love powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ. Okay? That's what you're doing. You're following Jesus Christ to heaven the correct way because you're making your love powerful and unbreakable, just like Jesus Christ. So you follow Jesus Christ to heaven against evil. You overcame evil and delivered your soul to heaven. That's what you did. That's what you do when you do this. When you always believe in yourself and you never ever give up to win against evil, you're delivering your soul to heaven against evil. Okay? When you remove all your fear, your soul enters heaven. Okay? When you remove your fear, you defend heaven. When you live in fear, you defend Satan. Okay? Live in fear, defend Satan. Remove your fear, defend heaven. Okay? All right? When you live in fear, you are programmed by Satan to attack heaven. When you live in fear. When you remove your fear, you are programmed by heaven to fight evil. Okay? Your love, when you deliver your soul to heaven, your love fights prejudice. When you deliver your soul to heaven, when you deliver your soul to heaven, your love fights prejudice. Okay? When you remove your fear. When you remove your fear, your love fights prejudice. Okay? All right? That's what I mean by when you remove all your fear, you're going to hurt their prejudice because you increase the forces of your love when you remove all your fear. That's what I mean by when you remove your fear, you will defend heaven. When you live in fear, you will defend Satan. Okay? All right? Yeah. Okay? Please subscribe to my videos. I'd appreciate it if you just subscribe to my videos, okay? All right? At Jesus Christ Love in Heaven, we love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back. Okay? Jesus Christ loves you. Okay? All right? Jesus Christ prays for you. He prays for you. So we still believe in prayer. Okay? You do this, your prayers will be better. Okay? This will make your prayer is more powerful if you do this, okay? What else? Cheerlead your soul to heaven. That means Jesus Christ, love in heaven, believes in you, that you can fight evil and deliver your soul to heaven. See, because when you win, heaven wins. When you win, heaven wins. Okay? I want us to fight evil together. All of us. I want us to remove our fear and fight evil together. Okay? Jesus Christ, love in heaven. We love you. We pray for you. We cheerlead your soul to heaven. And if you get attacked by evil, we got your back, okay? Until next week, I love you.